You might have wondered where I was, and I've been really, really terrible with a crash, and on top of it, I never had that. I had to spend 2 weeks basically in bed because all the symptoms you get from an ME got exaggerated. So I had a crash already from gardening and stuff. And then I got 2 episodes where I've started with heart racing. Sometimes when you already have a crash, that can happen. Heart race, and I was really unwell, and I called an ambulance, and they set me down, and they started again this typical gaslighting story with perhaps you had a panic attack, perhaps you took drugs, perhaps something like that. No, it's not that. And basically a minute later I collapsed because again I had this symptom that from 1 second to another my heart rate dropped. I had it that it dropped basically to 0, and the backup function brought it up again, or it dropped to like 35 and I collapsed, and then I also turned into a seizure or something like that. And basically they bring me to the hospital. Then the ambulance people saying, "Ooh, that's weird." And when I arrive there, they keep me there attached to some monitors, and yeah, my pulse goes up and down and all these kind of weird things, but nothing else. So then the cardiologist comes and says, "Oh, there's nothing wrong, it just happened." But for someone with ME, that means you crash during a crash. So I was extremely ill. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't get up. But it was not even that typical, I can't do anything. It was more. I was in a quiet, dark room, and it was like somebody screaming at me. I couldn't listen to anything or to anyone. I couldn't breathe well enough to talk more than 20 seconds. I got dizzy immediately. I even couldn't eat. It was like my whole nervous system was screaming at every organ that it was attached to. So even my stomach, my intestines, my heart, my lungs, my skin burning really terrible. So it was very, very scary. And I was very afraid that I'm not going to recover, because I know that happens for people with ME. You have a crash and you stay on that level. And my husband is all alone with everything. I have no one else. So it was very, very frightening. So I'm glad that I'm at least up, even if I'm still very tired, very hypersensitive to sounds and all. But at least I'm back up.